Okay. Okay, let's run it. In the dick. Thought for sure I saw. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. Need some bullets. There. You. Okay, let's check over here. Okay, then it is 100% rifle time. Good night. Yes, that's impressive. There is a lot of shaking. We're gonna go over here where there's not so much shaking. Oh, well, he was already dead. Okay. Whoa, shit! Okay. Okay, douche move. Damn! Angry little fast man. Okay. We're done here. Okay. Tap this thing here. RE6 has the best movement, huh? I don't know how much I can argue with that, to be fair, because as much as people tend to hate the newer games, I tend to defend them on the aspect that the gameplay has gotten so much better over the years. We need a character here. We are going to, you know what? No, we're just going to keep, because that's what I've been doing. I've been working on her. We're going to push her, because once I can get her to level 100, we can go get good guns. Good guns for everybody. Level up everybody. We'll be happy. We'll be the happiest people ever. Yep, there we go. Let's rock. I'm just testing out. That's all this is. This is a test. I just want to see how this camera and everything works. See if I can get a decent format going for streams, and then I will actually start streaming. I will do 2 different kinds of streams. I will do streams where I'm just gaming and hanging out and taking questions and whatnot, and then I will do other streams where I'm literally just playing games and trying to make it through. Like, I'll probably do a run of all Shining Force and whatnot. Just trying to get, like I said, I'm really trying to focus this YouTube thing this time and see if I stick it out, if it can actually become anything at all. Never actually ran serious with the YouTube, just kind of did what I wanted because it's just a hobby thing I did. But I've really been considering for a while now getting serious about it and seeing if I can get to a point. Oh, where are you? I don't have time for you. There's a bug somewhere. There he is. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, fuck. What the... I like how that pig just liked to stand next to me. He didn't actually hit me. That was bizarre. No, haven't even touched the shotgun yet. Kick! Goodbye. Okay, done here. I gotta get a second screen also. That's something I've been thinking about a lot, is I would like to get... Oh, holy shit. It's like right on me. I need to get my second monitor so that I can actually get this set up. Because right now I have my phone down here and I can't really see all the comments and stuff like that, or rather it's pretty difficult to see them. Go away. Where's that bug? Whoa, shit! Dead bug. Oh, he was simple. see you. Come on, show me where it is. It's in your dumb hand, isn't it? Holy shit! Stand on top of people, big ass douche. Damn it. Come over here. Now, where's that other one? Shit. Shit! There he is. Whoa! Okay, 2 left. Where are they? What are they? Oh, there they are. Damn. There he is. Okay, we're done here. Nice.
Pap!
Okay. What's going on there, guy?
Rude slap.
Rude.
Well, that's what I said. Wouldn't it be cool if you could put those points towards another character? Give Cypher those fucking skill points?
Yeah, Cypher's gonna take me a while. Quite a while.
I'm gonna need you to help me out at some point.
When?
Well, just to show me how to look at fucking skins and stuff.
Alright.
Cause, Cowgirl Claire ain't working it for me.
Oh, dude, she's awful.
Also, slutty urban ninja Moira, I really don't care for.
10 is not enough. All I'm worried about is leveling him up. This is where I am then. Yeah, 55 points is what it's going to take to put that sword in Moira's hands. And then I have to go to Leon to get the
That ability I showed
to
you.
get the speed, and she will literally be the very best thing that you could possibly have
For melee.
for melee. Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing, except I'm going to level those skills up on Moira and hopefully put them on someone else. Unless I find a skin for Moira that I actually like, because, like I said, slutty urban ninja ain't doing it for me.
If you beat the struggle, you get her survival outfit.
Yeah, but that means I'd have to play story crap. I have to anyway if I want to unlock everybody. Pain in my ass. Get all the melee stuff and put it on Old Man Sniper. Old man with a ninja sword. I will teach you the error of your ways, yo.
Damn it.
Why are you hiding up here now, Balto? You had enough of me for today? Even though I fucking slept until almost 5? Because I'm a lazy bitch.
That's right. I ain't nothing but a wireframe, and you ain't nothing but bitches. Pop. Pop. Yeah, the next one I'm doing for sure is I'm going back to Shining Force because I'm going to beat all of Chapter 2. But I have to have the actual time to do it. Like, on nights where I have my daughter, it's just not possible for me to stream like that. Oh, there he is. In the dick. Okay, we're gonna open this. Open this. Oh, well, that didn't help. There's that. That. What the fuck? Let's get off my stuff, dick. Okay. Okay, that one's down. Bye. Okay, we're done here. I gotta get a lot of levels up. 55 points is gonna be a lot to transfer this sword to Moira. But it's doable. And it's not like I couldn't use the medals anyway, especially since a couple of the guys that I play with made it their personal mission to pass me up in medals, because I couldn't do it in any other version of the game I've played so far. So they passed me up in the newest version of the game I'm playing, because I don't have the free time they do. But see, just like every version of this game that has been played since it came out, they will eventually stop, and I will eventually have the most medals. Okay, we need a lot of levels, so we're just gonna go down the line best we can, because we need 55 frickin' medals. 55 frickin' medals. Boom. 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 Up, loading. Quick. And we gotta get all of these treasures, because I need a lot of shit to sell. Cool. Frickin' pig. Whoa, shit. Butthole. Boom. Okay. Alright. Idiots come this way. Idiots die this way. Damn it. Bye. Are you coming? Stupid. Okay, I did not mean to do that. It's not like it'll matter that much. I don't need the damn thing, but I didn't mean to blow it up regardless. Boom. 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 Also boom. Bad pig. Oh, you fucking... Whoa, shit! Butthole. Oh. Damn it. That almost killed me. I was real close to fucking dying there. Butthole. Butthole. Not a single person is getting down this freaking hallway. We're done here. Let's see what people said here. I saw some people talking. Yeah, man, stuff is shutting down everywhere. And it... Look, as usual, you know me, I like to live. I go to work every day. I do the normal every day. I raise my daughter. I do my stuff. I have my responsibilities to take care of all that. This is my museum. It's really what this is, man. If you ever see my house, that's what it is, man. It's a museum of me and all the things that make me me. And this is just kind of where I find my life. But look, man, stepping out of that mindset and being serious, I'm telling you guys, if you have some money, save some money. If you have stuff you haven't done for a while, if you have books you haven't read yet and all kinds of stuff, I'm telling you, it's time to buckle down, and it's time to get ready, because I'm under the impression this is only the beginning. I don't think that this is something that they're going to solve easily. I think businesses will close down. I think mom and pop stores like that, they're in trouble. I think we will lose businesses. I think we will lose jobs. I think we will have some turmoil, and it's going to be tough coming back from it. This isn't just going to affect general public health. It's going to affect our economy. It's going to hit us. I really do. I think we're not even starting yet. So, I mean, take care of yourselves and take care of each other, because I'm dead serious. I just got this bad feeling about it. And, hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm 1,000% wrong. I would love to be wrong. So happy to be wrong in a situation like this. I tripped over some fire. But definitely take care of yourselves. And of course, you know me, for as long as I'm able to, I'm going to continue to get a little better at the streaming and whatnot. And I'm going to try to keep the show going. I've even got a plan in case we really do get put into a situation where we're not allowed to, get together. I've got it figured out to run the show off Discord. We have gone live. We've gone live in a way that I'm getting way better at handling. So, we're not going to lose the Sentai review. That's not happening. I'm going to try to keep everybody's spirits as high as possible during all this. Because I really feel like one of the first things to die in these kinds of situations is, without a doubt, entertainment. The entertainment and the lighthearted nature of the way that we live our lives, and because we take a lot for granted. We really do. And I'm the first to admit that I take a lot for granted. I'm sure everybody does, to be fair. We always feel like we wake up and we go to work and it's just a normal thing and it's just always going to be there, and it's not. There's no guarantees in anything that we do. I've never had a guaranteed belief in job security. I think that's a myth. You never know what's going to happen or what's around the corner or when it's going to hit or anything like that. But try my best to keep my spirits and other people's high while this is going on, because, I mean, we're going to need it. Because you're right, it's getting crazy. I mean, they're shutting everything down, and these fracking zombies here. Buttholes. Wireframe samurai. But if it comes down to it, I will be opening a private chat on Discord, and I will simply stream the show live if that's what it takes, and then I will handle the pictures and everything from here, and we will send them live through those kind of channels and whatnot, and the guys will just kind of follow along on YouTube and run through the chat and whatnot. I'm going to try what I can to make sure the show does not fall under while we do this, because we may find that we need the show more than ever. Oh, hold on, I'm loading. I'll kill you in a second. There you go, now you're dead. And you're dead too, and we're done here. Run, 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 run. Punch! Nope. That was weird. There we go. I lost my thing for a minute, but I'm back now, so we're fine. And yeah, things like Hollywood, like I said, entertainment is going to take a huge hit during all this. So yeah, we are without a doubt, we're going to see a strike to Hollywood. We're going to see a strike to different things like that. And I plan to work on things like, right now I have the camera. Like I said, I just bought the new camera. The camera's mounted to the top of my monitor and whatnot. We're going to work on things like that. Like I may move it. I may actually get a small thing and move it over on top of the tower so it kind of looks over to the side on me and whatnot. I don't know. I'm going to work on a lot of things to try to get me into doing streams and whatnot. I'll tell you, if this was a Rita plan, it's her best one yet, because man, it is seizing things up. I guess I just gotta be thankful for little things I have. Like, so far, nobody I know has been sick. I mean, you know, knock on wood and whatnot, but so far nobody I know has had a problem like that. You know, I was lucky to have the kind of job that, I mean, sure, everybody likes to complain about their job, but and I know that there's a lot of people where I am that are unhappy with the fact that they are still going to work while almost everybody around me is kind of being shut down. But I mean, it keeps me working, and I know that we're going to take a hit in the economy, so I'm going to need every penny I can get when all this passes over us and everything, but bow. Bow. Big bow. Boom. Boom. It's like one of the best levels for me. Boom. Do 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 do. Bullets. Good rifle. That's exactly what I need in this level. It's really, it's the only gun you need here. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Loading gun. Kill you in a second. You're dead. You are also dead. Good night. Cool. Moving on. Boom! We are just about done with this level. I'm actually moving at a better pace than I was expecting to move, because I know it's going to take me a while to get what I'm aiming at. Those 55 points are a lot of freaking points. It's never going to happen, dude. Bye. Oh, where are you? Oh shit, look at you. Quick little butthole. Another thing is, I'm just waiting for my wife to come back, man. My wife is in Chicago right now, helping with all of this. She works in the medical field, doing registrations and things of that nature, and she's down there in Chicago right now, kind of in the middle of what's going on, and she's supposed to be coming back, hopefully this Friday night. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, there you go. Twofer. Run. Wow. What people say. Super. What do I think about Super? I'm torn on Super. I haven't seen enough of it to make a fair judgment. But the things I see and the stuff that I have seen, there's parts about it that bother me. I always knew that his whole gimmick was cool. That's been his gimmick for years, is that if it's cool, he just makes it happen. And oftentimes, that's as far as the storylines actually go. And you can headcanon all you want, but like, most of the time, the power boosts and things like that are just BS. They're not thought out. And even though I love Dragon Ball Z, and it was and still is one of my all-time favorite animes, I can't help but realize, like, when I look at things like Super, there is a profound problem with Super. And it didn't start in Super. It started in Dragon Ball Z. Characters have been relegated to the background since the Super Saiyan happened. Like, it's the only things that matter is Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan. Whether it's the next guy getting to the form or whether it's seeing the next form that we didn't know existed, it's always Saiyan, Saiyan, Saiyan. And I gotta be honest, I'm getting a little tired of, and have been tired of, the fact that humans are useless and worthless. Like, it used to be that Ten Shinhan was a legitimate cool character. I thought I was gonna get hit. And then Ten Shinhan was kind of left in the dust for no real reason. And Piccolo was left in the dust for no real reason. And it just seems like if you're not a Saiyan, you're worthless. Like, there's just no point to you being anything but a Saiyan ever in that universe. Oh, you son of a monkey fuck. Where's this goopy fuck? Butthole. Yeah, that's my biggest problem with Dragon Ball Super, though, is just, I'm tired of the Goku show. I get it. He's been the main character for years. But, like, is it really earned anymore? Like, the whole Super Saiyan Blue thing. Ever since Super Saiyan 3, ever since the Buu Saga, we've been getting used to this lazy writing trope where we just introduce forms and powers and transformations off screen. Those used to be moments that made Dragon Ball Z what it was. It made us look forward to Dragon Ball Z and actually want to see the next drive, see the training, see the big events, see the enemy that we couldn't get past, and then situations that actually push us to the next level. And all of that went away. All of a sudden, Super Saiyan 3, it happened off screen. We didn't see what it was that allowed him to push to Super Saiyan 3. We don't know what training put him there. He just showed up one day and he was like, by the way, this is to go even further beyond. And he went Super Saiyan 3. And I remember at that time I bought it. I was like, that's cool right there. Then, all of a sudden it was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Or rather, the Super Saiyan God. And the Super Saiyan God bothered me because it wasn't something he earned. Once again, it was just like something off-screen that they told him about. And then a bunch of Saiyans held hands and kumbaya, and there you go, Super Saiyan God. And then he just got to keep that power. Like, there was no training, there was no earning anything when it came to the Super Saiyan God form. Just, he did it one time, and then after that, they were like, okay, it's his now. He could just have that. He could just have that. It's whatever. His body, like, memorized it or something. And so then you take that concept, and then off-screen, all of a sudden, just like I said, off-screen. Get off me, pig. Off-screen, they throw it at us again that he just all of a sudden was Super Saiyan Blue. And so since I never seen him reach, like, literally, like, 3 forms were basically just handed to him, I'm at a point now where I'm kind of tired of the Goku show. I'm tired of he just gets powers because he needs powers because he's the main character. And if it's not him, it's Vegeta. There's only 2 characters in the show that even matter now. It's Goku and Vegeta. That's it. And you can say things like the Tournament of Power or whatever, where they take these other characters, and supposedly these other characters got something, but they didn't. Like, it was, I feel like it was just it was like forms of fodder to shut us up, because we got tired of the fact that Piccolo was a babysitter. Like, what the fuck is that? Piccolo is a babysitter. He has almost no relevance whatsoever as a warrior. The very thing that defined his entire existence. And I realize that characters evolve, but he was a warrior. A proud one. A powerful one. And now, get off me, you butthole. Not only was he a warrior, but he was a legendary freaking warrior. Like a literal legendary freaking warrior that is now bonded with multiple freaking warriors. He should be the ultimate warrior of Namekian class people. There should be nothing that even comes close to comparing with him in terms of what his people are. And I guess in terms of his people, that is true. He has accomplished that. And let's get away from this guy. Because there's nobody that could hold a candle to what Piccolo is in terms of his race. But throw a Saiyan in the mix and he's worthless. Ten Shinhan used to be one of the coolest freaking characters in the show. Throw a Saiyan in the mix, he's pointless. Krillin, and I don't care, I know that Team 4-Star likes to make a thing out of making fun of Krillin. Krillin was awesome, okay? Krillin was awesome and he deserved respect. He was always on the battlefield. He always gave it 110%, even if he knew that the fight that he was facing was impossible. He was never a quitter. He was never a bitch. And even when he was afraid, he never ran from any fight that I can remember. Unless it was a literal tactical retreat that made sense, because what else are you going to do? And then they just relegate him to a background. And they're like, oh no, but he beat a Saiyan. He beat a Saiyan in the tournament because of rules. And I'm like, no, he really didn't. Because once again, that comes down to being a tournament. And he gets that one little victory, which we can all clap about. It was cool. It is neat. We're still getting character moments. I will admit to that. But there's a difference in the way that they are handled, because we give moments to characters that just help to get us to the next big moment for Goku. And that's it. That's the only thing that matters now, is just getting Goku or Vegeta to the next big moment, and nobody else is getting anything. Like, I remember what it was like. Like, I read Dragon Ball. And maybe that's part of why I'm irritated that characters like Ten Shinhan are just forgotten, like, background pieces now. Because I remember what it was like to see the tournament. And Ten Shinhan kept up with Goku for 2 tournaments. And then on the 3rd tournament, he did make a slight error, a mistake. But he always had that drive to be better and to move forward. And there were literal character moments that built him up. Like how he actually ended up fighting Tao Pai Pai and things like that. And then they just threw him away. He can't keep up, so he's just relegated to a background funny haha guy. And then they did the same with Yamcha. Yamcha was originally the one that Master Roshi saw as having the most potential of all of them. He did. And Master Roshi is considered to be the god of martial arts. He sees things that other characters simply don't see. And back when that was starting out, he had Krillin and he had Goku, and he came across Yamcha, and he saw this self-taught, powerful warrior that had even bested his own story. Had even bested his own enemies, his own people. And he was like, oh, well, shit, that's impressive. This kid is gonna go places. And he should have. He should have went places, but they just gave up on everybody, one after another after another. The characters have all been relegated to background jokes, and it irritates me.
Tien's best moment in Dragon Ball is when he's talking to Roshi, who's in disguise during the tournament, and he says, "Your technique is overly flashy and useless." And Roshi says, "It took me 70 years to perfect that technique. I'm only 2 people can do it." And Tien goes, "Kamehameha."
Right.
He just fucking fires the beam across the ring, and he says, "It's not that good."
He showed just how crazy he really was, just how good, how adaptive, and how strong he was. And he never quit. Like, every time he was off screen, you knew that he was a warrior by heart. He was never stopping. He was always bettering himself in every way possible.
Yeah, because you see Yamcha later, and Yamcha's not, like, super fit anymore. But Tien's cut as fuck every time you see him. Like,
yeah, he's always in shape. He's always ready for battle. He's always at the top of his game. And he's always improved when you see him. Because for Tien, the thing that I always liked about it was it wasn't about, like, being better than Goku. And there was a time, for a small time there, where he saw Goku as a rival. But Tien's greatest rival has always been himself. He can always be better than he is, and he knows that. And he utilized that forever. And then they just threw that away. They were just like, Tien is, he's whatever. And it's almost every character. If you're not Goku, if you're not Vegeta, fuck you. Then they go out of their way to, like, fuck up storylines that I've heard people say over and over again, "Oh no, that's future Trunks." No, it isn't. It can't be, because the timelines are wrong. There are people in that future Trunks that just showed up. His timeline is, like, wrong. He may be the future Trunks of the Trunks that we currently have, but he's not the future Trunks that came back all those years ago against Frieza. That's not the same kid. But it's just a mess of different things. And, like, for every single time I see something that I really like in Dragon Ball Super, they turn around and show me something that I don't like, or they shit on a character that I loved, or give false development to somebody. It just really bothers me. So, like, Super intrigues the hell out of me, where, like, they bring Frieza in to the tournament, and they make a deal with him that, you know, and then he showcases everybody and shows them, like, I'm still broke as shit. I'm still the greatest, strongest, sickest enemy that any of you all ever faced, and you're not going to take that away from me. Like, I could do like a week of training and catch up to you guys. And he's still an ass, and he's still evil. I just hope... that's another thing, too. It scares me that they bring Frieza on the way they did, because normally what that does is after, like, characters have fought with each other, like, side by side, they become, like, allies, and you can't save Frieza. Son of a bitch. And I really hope they don't try to save Frieza.
The thing about that, though, that pissed me off is Goku gets back from hell, and Vegeta asks him, "So what happened, Kakarot?" And Goku's like, "Frieza's gonna help us. We made a deal." And Vegeta's like, "You made a deal with Frieza."
Right.
What was this deal? If he helps us and we win, we'll wish him back to life with the Dragon Balls. And Vegeta's like, "Are you insane?"
Right, because
and
Vegeta
Goku's
knows
Goku's answer,
I'll,
what? We'll just beat him again?
Yeah, we'll just beat him again. And that's but the sad thing about it is that even though that's supposed to show the naivete of Goku, and it's supposed to be like a goofy line, but in all actuality, it's not just a goofy line. That's a very real line, because you know it's true. Like, they're just gonna have some fucking form or something that for some reason is stronger than Frieza's form for no actual reason. They didn't earn anything. It'll be an off-screen power-up or some indescribable ultra power that makes no sense and just came out of nowhere.
You want to bring people like you back into Dragon Ball Super? Goku said that, Frieza fucking attacks and fucking kills him. Give us a different fucking main character already, since it was supposed to be Gohan fucking 25 years ago.
It was supposed to be Gohan. In fact, in an interview with Toriyama, Toriyama said that his initial intent was to make it Gohan, but he said that he never felt like Gohan made it. Like, and it's not just that fans pressured him. There's an actual comment directly by Toriyama that said, I tried to move Gohan into the spot, but never felt like he fit there. Well, he never fit there because you never wrote him for the position. You never allowed him to grow past that point. Like, Dragon Ball Z into Dragon Ball GT into Dragon Ball Super falls apart in the middle part of Buu. That is where everything starts going to shit. We get forms from off-screen that we never saw the accomplishment.
My biggest problem with what he did with Gohan, your shining achievement for Gohan was when he fucking killed Cell.
Yeah.
He did something he swore he would never do because it was the only option he had. He fucking grows up, he becomes Mystic, which is fucking canon now, Mystic Gohan.
Yeah, I heard that they've made that an actual canon term now. It's not just a fan term.
And Mystic Gohan gets bitched.
Yeah, he did. I know. Oh, and the way they brought him back. After bitching Gohan hard as shit, people were mad, so they brought him back with, like, essentially a partially on-screen, partially off-screen Piccolo training session that was like... what, like an episode? Part of an episode? And then they were like, he's all the way back up to his max. And I'm like, not after you bitched him so hard in the beginning of the series. No, that is the most inconsistent fucking power gain I've ever seen.
I hate that, too, because it's the preliminary where it's just fucking before the tournament even starts. They have, like, these preliminary matches or whatever. And Gohan fights one of the fucking wolf dudes, I think, or something.
Yeah.
He gets blinded.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, Piccolo's like, he doesn't need to see to be able to fight. And Gohan just starts beating the shit out of this guy. And Piccolo even says, his power is now on, like, even footing with Super Saiyan 3. And I'm like, since when?
Right.
He's been a dad for the last 10 years. He's not even fucking fighting anymore. And you're like...
And also, I hate to say it, but, like, putting a guy on par with Super Saiyan 3, first off, you didn't earn it. That's an off-screen form that doesn't fucking matter anyway. And then, on top of it, when was the last time Super Saiyan 3 was relevant? Isn't that fucking weak as dick now?
Goku did it, like, at the beginning of Super, and he's like, oh, I guess this isn't strong enough for you, Lord Beerus, because I got fucking knocked the shit out. And then
it was Super Saiyan God, and he just got to keep that power. He didn't earn it. He just got to fucking keep it because reasons. They were like, oh, your body got used to godhood. And I'm like, fuck that. Bullshit.
You want to talk about off-screen forms? In the newest fucking movie, the Broly movie, fucking Vegeta's like, alright, apparently Super Saiyan 2 is not strong enough for you. Red-haired Super Saiyan God form.
Yeah.
Where? When? What?
They all happen off screen now. Nobody earns shit.
But here's my
They just
problem.
get it for free.
Vegeta, you have Super Saiyan Blue. Why the fuck did you take the time to get 5 Saiyans together to fucking rub your dick to have a weaker power? Like, I don't understand. What are you doing? Why? What was the point of that?
And then I saw that they brought the Kaioken back, but it's too late. First off, he gave up on that entire martial art because the Kaiosama martial art is the Kaioken and the Genki Dama and things like that. And really, it was just, he just gave up on all of that. Like, he didn't develop that. We never seen him do any of that. He never, like, we watched him develop the Turtle School form of fighting until he literally made it his own. We saw that in development as he trained through the entire history of Dragon Ball Z.
And then he finds out that he was doing the Spirit Bomb wrong the whole fucking time. He continues to do it wrong the whole fucking time. And it's just an oh shit button. It's the only callback you ever get. He's like, oh fuck, this guy's too strong. Fucking share your energy with me, whole universe. I'm gonna throw this. Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super is one of those things that I was unbelievably excited about. And I see great potential. Like, I see things when I look things up, or like when people bring certain things to my attention, or when I see a cool clip on the internet, and I'm like, holy shit, that is fucking awesome. But like, here's the thing. Maybe in an internet world, in an internet meme-heavy world, maybe you can earn that shit. But in a world for writing, when writing fucking matters, you didn't earn anything. You just give your characters bullshit off screen and expect that I accept it. And there was a time when I was younger when I did accept it. I was just like, oh shit, did you see that he did this thing? And then... But then again, when I was younger, they really did earn those things.
Yeah.
You would see these characters develop and move and get new techniques and try things out. And sometimes they worked, and sometimes they wouldn't. And sometimes the very technique that one guy would deem a failure, like Ten Shinhan, he tries a move back in the World Martial Art Tournament. He splits himself into multiple people and attacks Goku. He screws the technique up and realizes too late that it splits his power between the forms and makes them all less fighter than just him standing alone. Then years later, these martial artists that are always developing, always modifying, always moving forward, always becoming better, and learning from each other, see that technique and say, you know what? It's not useless, though. And later on, they'll even use it against huge characters like Nappa, because they don't just give up on it. And look, like Krillin took moves that he never developed and makes them his own because he's a martial artist, and part of being a martial artist is to learn everything you can.
The tournament between our universe and the next one over. So Beerus and Champa,
Yeah.
the gods of destruction. Fucking Piccolo fights Frost, who is that universe's Frieza.
Yes.
And Piccolo goes into that fight saying, I don't stand a chance. Because Vegeta's like, when's it my turn? And Piccolo's like, you're after me. And Vegeta's like, how long do you think you can fight him? And Piccolo goes, don't sit down. So the fight starts though. Piccolo is obviously overpowered. So he does what Piccolo does best. He fell back on fucking strategy as opposed to brute strength. And he used that multiform technique for like 25 fucking Piccolos. He had fucking Frost stuck, and all 25 of them just go, it's time to use a technique I haven't used in a while, but since you're not going anywhere, I think I can handle it. And he starts fucking charging the Makin Senpo across all 25 of them And then Frost is like, muscle paralysis fucking stinger thing. Tink! And Piccolo's fight was over because the dude cheated and bitched him. Piccolo had that fight won. And then they were like, oh, but we can't have this guy lose to anybody but Saiyan. Sorry!
I also almost hate to do this because they did the Tournament of Power, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was another show that did a Tournament of Power, and it did it better. Hakushu, which is where they basically stole that Tournament of Power idea, it did it better. And it used to be that Yu Yu was the one that was trying to just be another Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
They were just trying to do a slightly different take on the same aspect, and sometimes it was really cool. And now it's almost a strange irony that he's ran out of ideas so hard that he's just like, oh, I know what we could do.
Let's copy our clone.
Let's copy the clone that copied us.
Yeah. I still say, to this day, I've seen all of Super that they've put in English. And the best arc is the arc that doesn't make any sense. Because, like you said, that's not our Future Trunks, that's a different Future Trunks.
Right.
The fucking Goku Black arc is fucking phenomenal.
I've been told that the Goku Black thing works. Oh, I'm gonna die. Damn. Yeah, they got me. I knew they would. I was too busy thinking about other shit. Damn it. And I could not hit that arm for nothing. Okay. Let's get myself situated here instead of standing in front of a bunch of enemies fighting about Dragon Ball Z. Where is it? Got it. Alright, I got you. Holy shit. Goldie. Whoa, shit. Damn it. Okay. Okay, we're done here. See what my points are at after this. Bam! I haven't seen... I'm like a season and a half behind on Supergirl. I kind of ran into some some issues there with that. Not that I disliked any of it or whatever, just that like trying to watch all the Ranger stuff and get the show ready and focus on my show and then my kid and then all the stuff that's been happening and then work. And so yeah, it was just a matter of I just haven't caught myself up. Oh yeah, I need to figure out where my points are. 32. Ugh. Oh, okay, I know this place. Okay, so far so good. Did I kill that guy? Yeah, I thought I did. I just didn't want to be wrong. Hold on, kill you in a second. You're dead. Yeah, I'm not standing in a tiny room with you. Come out here. See? Exactly. Butthole. Shit, you're not dead! I don't know why I thought you were. There was no reason for me to believe you were. Fucking pig. Fucking pig! These pigs keep fucking sneaking up on me. I am doing really, really poorly tonight. I swear I'm usually better. I am excited to play some Resident Evil, though. I got almost everything now. I got Resident Evil 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, RER1, and RER2. Stand up. Gotcha. 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 Yeah, yeah. There, you're dead. Na 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 na. You're dead. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no. Also, no. Son of a monkey spooge. Porky. Yep, nope. Okay, come here, come on. Oh my gosh, you are super slow. Come here. Dude, you're not underwater. Come here. Come this direction. Come on! Alright, fuck this. Okay, I'm gonna need this. Nope. Come on, where is it? Show it to me. There it is. Oh, good. Nope. It's in your frickin' head. Nope, there it is. There it is. Whoa, shit. No, stay away. Shit. That guy would have blowed me up. Bad pig. Bad pig. Frackin' pigs. Nope. Okay. Get out of here. Shit! Get off me. There it is. There. We're done here. Bam!
One of these Sundays, Bill, I'm just gonna take you and make you play through the fucking story mode with me so I can unlock that shit.
What do I think about Sony's PS5? Is that the question? One thing interests me. Okay, here's the thing. I was very serious on the controller pile-up when I said that consoles are slowly losing everything that kept me where I was. There were a lot of things about consoles that when I was growing up, that was the way that I gamed. And there's a lot of things that have changed that have pushed me away from consoles and drove me into computer. It's where I am right now. That being said, there is one thing about the PlayStation 5 that interests me. If it turns out to be true. If it is true that it is 100% backwards compatible, and I mean 100%, I mean you have to be able to put the discs in. Not it's backwards compatible like we're going to open up a fucking digital console or whatever. Because, listen, I can get the digital console on my PC. I can. Like, it doesn't matter to me the way that it used to. I would just get PlayStation Now or whatever and play the new games digitally. Or I would just get the Xbox Game Pass and just play them digitally and then whatever. Because that's what I'm doing now anyway. Like, most physical copies are dying, and even the ones that aren't dying, there's like these weird, stupid gimmicks where they're like, hey, here's this game of these 3 games, but the other 2 are only DLC. So you got to buy this first game, you get a physical disc, and then the other 2 games you've got to download. Well, I'm just adding to my digital media anyway, and the computer is better at digital media than the consoles are. It's just the way it is. It is. and there's little things that have kind of chased me out in terms of where I was. But if they were to release a PlayStation 5 that is backwards compatible, that I could put on my TV down there, and I could play all my PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on a single console with a single set of controllers, that is beautiful. It is beautiful for multiple reasons. One of which being that when I have people over and we try to game, one of the things that's an awful pain is that whatever console happens to be set up is kind of what we're stuck to. So we're like, hey, you want to play this? And we're like, yeah. Or like, man, I'm not really feeling that. I'd like to play so-and-so games. And then we're like, well, let's play the Xbox. And then you can't play the original Xbox because, like, the controllers are broken or some shit like that. And that makes it so that we can't really do that. And that sucks. So we kind of fall into this bad point where it's a lot. It's a lot to keep. When you've been in gaming as long as I have, and when you've collected as long as I have, and when you have as much as I have, sure, it's cool, and some people think that it's amazing, and some people see collection and they're like, oh my god, dude, you got all this cool stuff. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I have to admit that there's something nice about if I could just put one system downstairs, one PlayStation, that played all 5 generations of PlayStation, that allowed me to use all the discs, and the PlayStation controller is not changed enough to mean anything going backwards in the games, and then I could just literally buy 4 PlayStation 5 controllers, and I could pack everything away for safekeeping and put them on the shelf as collector's items, and I could just play everything on one system. If they can do that, if that is a real thing, they have my money. If it is not a real thing, no way. I don't care enough. No way. I simply will not spend that money. And that's because the PlayStation 5, they're like, oh my god, 4K gaming and well, look, there's a reason that when I got the computer, I made a guarantee to myself that I was sticking in 1080p. I could have sprung for the full extras package. I could have. I had the money. There was no reason I couldn't. But to me, I didn't want to play like 4K games at like 30 frames a second or something like that. Or just barely get that or get the 60 frames. Because like on here, I could play 1080p, full resolution, as crisp a graphics as I can stand right now anyway. My monitor is more than capable. I could pump out like 120 frames a second, and it feels legitimately better to play at that frame rate. You feel it. You don't necessarily see it. You feel it. There's something that feels wonky about going to the PlayStation 4, turning it on, putting in a game like Dead or Alive, and realizing that all of a sudden, a game that requires pinpoint fucking dead-on-balls accuracy in terms of timing and fighting and thinking things out and playing the game, and the simplest of missteps can cost you an entire fight, and then all of a sudden you're playing it, and up here when I play it, I can crank all those settings. Downstairs I play it, and while I enjoy the fact that there's people that come over and play it with me, it feels different. It legitimately feels different. And since I've gone to PC, I've also found that, like right now, I've been on the PC all night. I've been playing this game. Right now, I'm currently just using my Switch controller, because that's what I want to use. It's what I want to use. And that kind of flexibility is a big deal. So if you give me flexibility like that on the PlayStation 5, where I can use controllers, like even if it's not just like, let's say I can only use the PlayStation 5 controllers, that would still be fine if I still had access to every game I'd ever owned and I could just put it in and play it. That's fine. But it would be even better if there was an actual type of jack system that allowed me to play with the PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever controller I wanted to, but that would somewhat be redundant to me, because the PlayStation controller, even now, even the new one that I just seen, it hasn't changed enough for it to matter. If I can buy 4 PlayStation 4 controllers, 4 PlayStation 5 controllers, and get a PlayStation 5 that lets me play everything, I'll buy that system. Otherwise, there's just no way in hell you're getting my money. There's just no way in hell. I'm not at that point. I don't care enough. We're going to run out these last 2 parts of this gauntlet, and then I think I'm going to be done. Now, I very much just... I don't know. I don't know if it's just a matter of getting tired of it or what, but consoles have slowly but surely just kind of bled me dry on everything I give a shit about. Because it's just not the same... It's not the same world it used to be. And I get it. Shit changes. But, like, the consoles are just computers now anyway, so why am I wasting my time? And I'm the kind of person that used to buy all 3. It was just a habit. I always bought all 3 consoles. So, like, with a budget like that, there's just no point to stay there, spend that much money. And I never really get the same play that I feel I could. Like, I don't know. It's just an aging life difference, though. It's not that I hate the consoles. I stayed with them for years for a reason. Like, they're convenient. They're fun. They're not that much of a hassle, really. But, like, there are little things that I've come to be irritated about. Like, I'm tired of paying for PlayStation Plus. I'm just tired of it. Like, why? Like, the computer doesn't have to fucking do that. It's just a paywall, an inconsequential bullshit paywall that they added for no other reason than they wanted my money. And they got it. They got my money only because I had no choice. And as I've grown up and kind of learned to look for certain deals, and I'm not trying to say like grown up like other people play consoles is still a kid. No, that's bullshit. Because there is definitive reason to be on the console. One, I can't tell you how many times I've had problems being on the PC where, like, something will go wrong, and there's no explanation as to what is wrong, and I can't fucking figure it out. Like, I still can't play Final Fantasy V. I can't do it. Because for some reason, it loads up and it goes directly to a white screen, and I can't do shit about it. I can't fix it. I can't make it work. I can't figure out what is wrong with it, so I can't play it. I want to play Final Fantasy V. I want to try that remake. But I can't. And I can't figure out why. And I go online and I look, and there's like 5 or 6 different theories, and I've been playing with it for like 3-4 days, and I can't figure it out. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But you know what? If I went downstairs right now and I put the disc in and hit play, it'd fucking work. It'd work. It'd work like it was day one. As long as the disc is in good condition and you have a PlayStation and that game is for the PlayStation, it works. You don't even have to question it. It just works. There's a convenience that kept me in consoles when I was younger. And one of the only things that really hurts it now that changes that convenience factor is that I do a lot of YouTube and editing and things like that, and I'm primarily on my PC anyway. So since I spend so much time on my PC, it made more sense for me to just buy a stronger PC and run with it. Get off, fucking bitch! Yeah, I knew I was going to die there. But to be fair, I'm like doing a lot of talking instead of actually focusing. Fuck you, zombie! Stupid ass healing zombie. Almost, no, not almost. He did get me killed. I did fuck up there, so. Yeah, there we go. What'd you say here? Oh, that's another thing that I don't necessarily have to worry about anymore. I'm not sure what that 20,000 unit for years. I used to be hardcore about buying CDs, and I'm still not the kind of person that buys digital music, but things like the physical media will become a more of a novelty thing, like how records are coming back. And it's just the way it is. And like right now, I will admit that there's a different kind of convenience to digital media where I'm sitting here and I'm playing on the computer, and like, if I want to right now, I can just turn this game off and go directly to Resident Evil 2. I can just do that. But like, all my life as I grew up in physical things, I've always had to get up off my ass and go get it and put it in, and it's just the way it was. And I was fine with that for years and years and years, and I don't know, a lot in my attitude for gaming has changed, and that changes my view on consoles, and that changes my view on physical media, and that changes my view on different things of that nature. And see, like, physical copies, okay, so like, that's cool that Star Wars Dark Forces is going to get physical copies, but like, for me, it's pointless. I don't even have a disc drive. I didn't see a point to it because, like I said, just about everything is digital anymore. Though I still have a disc drive on my computer that sits here at the side of my desk. But that's it. So I just wanted to try this out. I wanted to try this format out and see that it was working and see if I could get a screen and everything. Looks like it worked. Looks like the resolution kept up. Looks like we were able to stream and have a good time. This sounded like the mic was working and everything. So if it was, that's great. If not, that's shitty. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But I just wanted to like give this a try because I really want to start working on this YouTube thing and getting a little more serious. And this was something that I started thinking about that would be a good idea, is to kind of get into some streams at the end of the night or something like that. Maybe pick certain nights, maybe like maybe Thursday could be a streaming night or something of that nature, or maybe Tuesdays makes a little more sense because my wife is fairly busy on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I have my daughter on Mondays, so Tuesdays might become like a gaming hangout night where I just hang out, I play a game, some RPG or like this game or a fighting game or something, and I just chill and talk to the people that come into the room and whatnot. Like I said, I got some stuff I need to set up. I'm buying a second monitor, and that second monitor is going to go over here. Of course, you can't even see what I'm pointing at, but I'm pointing so you have a general idea. This monitor is going to move over and tilt a bit, and this monitor is going to go over and put there. And then I'll have two monitors, and I'll be able to keep all comments on the screen. I won't have to worry about this the way it is, because right now, like I said, the way I have it set up is my camera's up here, and then my monitor, and then below me is my phone, and it's playing the stream and showing me the comments. But it's not a good system for me yet. The other system that I was working with for a little while was I was purposely setting my laptop over to the side of me and kind of just lifting up that screen, and I may do that the next time I stream and see if it's easier just to have a second type of monitor, because it won't actually be a second monitor. But I think I'm going to rearrange my desk. I have a set of books over here on the desk, and I'm going to move those down to my living room where I feel they'll sit a little better. And some of these books are going to go back there, actually. But regardless, I'm going to move some of these books, and I'm going to set up my laptop so the next time I stream, I'll have a screen back there that will show me the chat live, and I'll be able to just kind of glance over and not have to like look down at my phone. It's just a bad system right now. But that's part of what this whole thing is me learning the system and finding something that I want to stick with. So, thanks for joining me. It was cool to hang out, and I'm going to try to make this more of a normal thing and kind of hang out and chill out with people and whatnot. So, I'm going to get out of here. Yeah. Later.